I'm going to start this off by saying, God, that sounds awful. That's much better. It's still not great, but anything sounds better than just the pure bass coming from this thing in Idle. Welcome to the Hollowback review. Alright, now, before everything was nerfed into oblivion, this was one of the fastest vehicles in the game. See how it holds up now. So far, no self-correcting. It has a decent speed to it. Really gaining speed in this section, which is nice. That was on me. What happened there was, this has how much nitrox to start with? 1300? 1400? Jesus Christ. Does this thing need more speed than it's already got? What? That was on me. I've already triggered the thing, so losing control there is bad. At least I think I've already triggered it. Yeah, I sure have. Oh! Handling wise, this is great. Don't lose control like I did before. Obviously, like that was quite hard to pull back and get control of. Ooh. It does fishtail easy. I will give it that much. And a closing door coming up here. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Do I try again? I feel like Why was I in reverse? At what point was I reversing? Yeah, that is a genuine shame. Car was driving fine. I was the issue. Okay. The car had some slight faults to it. I'm not going to be like, oh, there's no issue with it, because it's, you know, that wasn't a section I ever fall off without hitting the door. So the car does have some small problems, but they're not end of the world problems. Gotta get back. The nitrox are wasted in resets. It's very sturdy, let me do that. Not every car will let you do that. Some of them will just start spinning out of control the moment you're no longer controlling. Whoo! That was close. It seems to be very happy at over 300 kilometers an hour, which is nice. The only advantage I would say, oh no. I know that's not the car's fault, but it's fallen 3 times now, and I can't just keep running in there and failing. However, there is definitely something different about the car. I'm just not quite pinpointing what it is. Something's not quite there for me. Something I don't quite understand yet. It might just be that it is a little too touchy on the steering, a little easy to oversteer. Could be that it's too fast. I'm not sure. Hopefully by the end of this video, I have figured it out. And if it comes down to the fact that I just screwed up 3 times, then sure, so be it. But I don't know, it doesn't seem as likely. Again with fucking reverse. Alright, let's go. See how it goes in here. It lands quite nicely after that jump, but that doesn't do water thing, so it doesn't say too much. Alright, we're going to see if we can get this thing into a slide. Oh, okay, this is very touchy. That I'll give it. So yeah, me trying to force it into a drift, forced it into an overdrift, rather than anything else. Does not bounce very hard. It's got great acceleration too. Oh. Ah. This game's gearbox issues, particularly the ones that shifted into reverse for no reason, are reverted. Oh, it's so fast, but that was a little too fast even. And it's just so sensitive. On the plus side, I was able to stop really easy just before because of how sensitive the car is. I was able to put it onto a 90-degree angle and it stopped basically dead for me. Okay, we're going to see if we can't get back on the track. Not a problem. This oversensitivity of the steering on this is a problem. It means that just trying to steer normally means that you're then throwing your vehicle, you're throwing its momentum in the wrong direction. Trying to drift it is obviously making that worse, but we'll see how we go on the cliffside. Now, in the previous update, this thing was amazing on here. That was too fast. So yeah, previous update, this car was amazing. On this track, this update, we'll see. The lack of self-correcting is good. We'll see how well it lands this bump. Ooh, not as neat as Spec Type, but definitely one of the neater ones. Up there with, I think Battle Spec also did it quite neatly. But yeah, so there's minimal self-correcting issues going over the loop. It's beautiful. So far, I'm a fan. I have a lot of speed coming up to this first corner. We're not going to try and drift unless we have to. It's got so much control. As far as grip cars go, this thing is doing beautifully. Oh, and the oversteer kicked in there. So we do have the issue where it does like to steer sharply. Don't try and drift it at this point. It's just not very good for it because you'll just throw yourself off the edge from oversteering. Got away with it. I don't know how. So yeah, this one was having some issues in the previous update. It was oversensitive on the steering. Made it very drifty. And people don't think this should be a drifty car. I don't think it should be either. At the same time, getting the tail out of a muscle car shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Alright. Don't try and drift it. It's not for drifting. Did I just land on the track? I did. I'm gonna try and run it backwards then. We've done that a few times. Yeah, okay. Jeez, that sounds awful. I'm also going to quit to the menu because it's just, I don't like to hear that car. It's good. It is so fast and meaty and it's brilliant, but its steering is just so sensitive. It's no good. That's steering is terrible. You can't drift it. Don't try it. You don't need to. But just the car's all right. It's fine. Just be aware that Hollowback is very sensitive for steering, and that can cause problems.